Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again to the Growth Network, where grassroots in our wealth, tradition, and heritage. As always, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And when you do subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Today, we want to talk about actress A.J. Johnson. Now, recently, she went on, Angela Yee's, it's called Lip Service, and talked about a sexual encounter that she had with two gentlemen. I guess this happened 9 years ago. But we're going to get right into it. This comes from Black America Web. And the title says, Baby boy actress A.J. Johnson describes threesome with two men as, quote, best 50th birthday ever. Now, wouldn't it be your only 50th birthday? So, quite naturally to be your best. But anyway, let's do a little background on Sister Johnson. A.J. Johnson, also known as Adrienne Joy Johnson, played in, you probably remember, she played in movies such as House Party, Baby Boy, Inkwell. She's very well known for, most recently, Baby Boy, playing Jody's mama, talking about, Mama Need a Life Too, and dating Melvin, and, Melvin doing the bunny hop, sitting drinking all the Kool-Aid, making breakfast next, following morning, classic scenes in that movie. She also played in Sister Act, School Days, and on television she played in episodes of Different World and Heat of the Night. I watch Heat of the Night all the time. I think I could blame my grandmother for that one, because I used to stay with her in the summertime. That's all she would watch. Heat of the Night, Matlock. But hell, that's all we had for TV. So now, those are shows I watch. Rifleman, my mom had been doing that. But anyway, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She went to Spelman, graduated in 1985, but she hasn't been married and has no kids that we know of. And she's currently a life and fitness coach. And if you go to her Instagram page, you'll see, she has a great physique. You can tell she works out, takes great care of her body. Can't knock her for that. Can't knock her for her history. Her movie and TV history. But we're going to get into this article. Like I said, Black America Web. I'll leave the link in the description box. And it goes, veteran actress A.J. Johnson, known for her starring roles in classic black films like House Party and Baby Boy, has always exuded a confidence when it comes to her sexuality that made for positive representation amongst women of a certain age. Now, at 59, Johnson is clearly still enjoying herself in the bedroom based on her recent revelation of experiencing a threesome with two men on her 50th birthday. We're going to skip down and say she went on Angela Yee's, like I say, Lip Service podcast. And it's like podcasts like 3 or 4 women. I think they pretty much all single themselves. And they say, let A.J. Johnson break down the dynamics of a guy threesome below via Lip Service. And she said, quote, it was never like them together. They were like flip-flopping. When I heard that, first thing I think of is an old Snoop Dogg Dogg Pound song, flip-flop, serve those who ain't up on it, on Doggy Style. Go back and listen to it. One would please me, then he passed me to the other. And one would kiss me, and then he would spin me around for the other. It was like a beautiful dance. So my question is, how were they not together, but y'all was in the room together? She said a lot without really saying a lot. So it's you two dudes, and it's like I say, I guess we can assume that it's a threesome, I guess, It was like doing a salsa with two guys at the same time, just like romantic and sexy and never intertwined, but at the same time it was two. I can't picture this. Johnson went on to add that it never got awkward with all three going out to breakfast the next morning, like as she put it, like the Three Musketeers. Again, I just can't quite fathom a picture exactly how this went without the two. Well, basically all three just being butt naked in the room. You know, I don't like when they say never, like the guys never touched. I mean, we can use our imagination on how they never touched. But the way she tried to describe it is, basically she tried to describe it, say it wasn't no gay act, but it seemed a little homo and heterosexual, you know, involvement in this story. But, I mean, she do what she do. I mean, that's what she want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's her business. But the reason why I'm bringing you this story and what concerns me is, and what I feel that women need to understand is that sometimes women, you either tell not enough or you tell too much. Now, what I mean by that is, like when it comes to your sexual past, right? Women love to say that, you know, I mean, like, you'll get them to say that, well, they're gonna tell you they only had maybe 1 or 2 sexual partners, like say, which, who knows, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times they tell people, they say that when people talk about the sexual history, especially women, they'll lie, they'll play it down. Or they get out there and they tell too much. Now, what will make a woman tell too much? Because here's what women don't understand. And I don't understand. Again, throughout all this, you guys can leave a comment and tell me what you think or what you know, or you know what I'm saying, inform, you know, educate me. Why is it that they feel that they have to tell everything? What you got to understand is there is not a man in the world who wants to know, let alone one, but does not want to know every sexual experience that you have had in your life. We don't want to hear about none of it. Especially the older we get, we understand that, yes, we know you have had, we're just going to assume, we're going to know, we're just going to feel it. You've had sexual partners, plural. We know this. But we don't want to hear it coming out of your mouth. Now remember, she's not married. She doesn't have any kids. Now in the past, she has been, I'm gonna say, rumored to have dated, what's his name, Michael G.R.O.W.T.H for a little while. Even like a few years ago, she said that she found some African man and said African men know how to court, and black Aboriginal men just know how to kick it. But it seems, well, this was 9 years ago, so she may be still in a relationship. But again, you went on a podcast that's gonna be shown worldwide and tell everybody that you had this encounter. Now, your man, if you still with him, is gonna feel some type of way about it. Now, she may say, hey, I told him about it before and he seemed to have no problem with it. He may seem he doesn't have a problem with it. But trust me, in the back of his mind, no dude wants to know that some other, it's about conquering. Men are about conquering, women are about, well, I ain't gonna say y'all about, but in our eyes, you're about being conquered, and we are about conquering. You know what they say, pissing on the tree, marking our territory, saying that we had this one first, or did this first, or did this better, moving on. So the next man is like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I already had it, I know I can have it back. You know what I'm saying? That's you might want to say warped or crazy, but that's just the way we think. So like I say, we don't want to sit here and hear, like I say, now you might got your Kanye West, who we all know it just catches thin line between genius and crazy, and we know he throw it off. I mean, we know he went and married Kim Kardashian with nobody else do it. Well, some dude did do it for like 10 minutes and then they got divorced. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he was young. Maybe his family said, hey, you need to get, no, this ain't gonna work. But anyway, Kanye West married Kim Kardashian. That's she, you know, got famous after making that tape with Ray J. Had 2 kids by her, had a whole damn family with her. And everybody's like, my God, why would you do that? Actually, it's like I say, it's not that we don't know or believe that you've ever had, sexual partners, but the point is we don't put it out there, because in men's circles, we talk about females like that. We'll sit there and say, oh yeah, she did this, oh yeah, she did that. Oh, so-and-so had it, we done all did this, we done did this to that to her. Don't nobody want to hear that, because it's like another dude bragging about knocking down your woman and throwing it in your face. But then it's even worse when your woman throws it in your face. Let me say it like this. I can put it in easy terms. Let's say let's say outside, say you do some landscaping, and the woman asks you, wife asks you, y'all talking about what y'all want to put out there, and you say, hey, I think this tree should go in this spot right here. It'd be perfect for the sun. When the sun comes up, it'll block the sun, so the house won't get so hot. Keep our bill down, this and the third. And the woman be like, nah, I think it go better in a different spot. And then you like, why? I say, I just think it looks better over here. But you like, it's not about looks, it's just about, where it should be. We talking practical. We ain't talking about emotional and how we gonna smile. But when that bill comes, I gotta pay that bill. I'm not gonna be smiling, but you gonna have your tree. But anyway. So they say y'all out there working, and then one day, some random dude just walk by, pass by, you say, hey, we got this tree. Where do you think, where do you think it go? Where do you think it ought to go? And this guy said, well, I think it should go in this spot right here, because when the sun comes up and the heat, beam it down, the tree will shade your house, keep your bill down, blah, blah, blah. And then she come back in the house and say, hey, I talked to this guy, and he said, hey, the best place to put a tree? And she says it like, you never said it. Number one, but then two, some other dude that ain't you gave some input to your woman, and now she wants to run with it. That's gonna piss a dude off. Women, you may not understand it, you may not like it, but that's gonna piss a dude off. But that's just how, like I said, that's just how we think, no matter what. Same scenario, another dude came and done something to your woman, whether it's in the past or whatever. But like I said, we bring it up now, it's like it's being bragged on. And then your woman comes, like I said, she comes and says, well, the dude said this, that's why I'm gonna do it. It's like, what? So now you bragging about, now you bigging up another guy? When I'm here, that should never been brought to your attention. Me, myself, I've never ever told any woman, wife, girlfriend, anything I had, what another woman said about anything when it pertained to my house, any kind of suggestions that we try to give to each other. Never done it, because I don't want my woman to think that some other woman, got a better idea than her. But that I think that her idea is better than any idea, or, I had to get validation from the woman. Now I might sit up, a man said something and say, hey, I talked to like my dad, my cousins, my uncles, my homeboys at work, and we all said the same thing, so I know I ain't crazy, so this is where we're going. That's how I'm gonna do it. But anyway, back to Sister Johnson though. So when I sit here and listen to her say these things, and like I say, I like to put things out there. It's also an issue, because it seems like now for some reason these women, like I say, they want to tell their business, but they always want to tell their business. They always want to tell everybody what's going on in their life, but I don't understand why. I think it's because of validation. I think they want to be validated, and they'll start thinking about the 5 stages of grief. It's like, the 5 stages of grief is what it's denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. So let's say, just throwing it out there, let's say, okay, she's not married, don't have kids for whatever reason. seems like haven't had a long-term relationship for whatever reason. As you get older, I'm sure it plays on your psyche, especially as a woman. When you got friends who might have been married, had kids, divorced, married, whatever, 2, 3 times, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and you ain't got not now one, I'm quite sure that, like I said, that plays in the psyche, plays with your mind to the point to where at first you're gonna be like, you'll have a denial of that it has something to do with you, when you are the common denominator in all of this. First, a denial, like, man, nah, it ain't me, I ain't got no problem. I'm just gonna keep it, it's everybody else's problem. And then you get upset because you see, like I say, all your friends and family. Now, you got your nice little career. I mean, you life coach, looking good. You say, look, I look good. Got a life coach, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I think I'm cool to get along with. Got family members that's short, tall, fat. Other than me, I look damn good. I ain't got no man, so then you be upset. And then she may start to bargain and say, hey, maybe there is something wrong with me. Maybe I deserve it. Maybe I've done something wrong. I can look at my past and see what's wrong. And then, once you get to seeing that, for some reason, that you start seeing that, everybody got faults. You start seeing your faults, and it's like, well, so now you might get depressed, and like, dang, this is terrible. This is how my life gonna be. I'm freaking 49 years old, and I have no husband and no kids. Allegedly no kids. Allegedly, but whatever it is, it's not there now. So I'm 49 years old and I'm single. Still dating. But Chad Johnson he just had a baby. Michael G.R.O.W.T.H, he's married, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's been married for a few years to the same woman. I know he got kids. Who else did she say whoever else he dated? So I'm like, that's where the depression. And then comes the acceptance. So at age 50, you accept that you're single. So you may have accepted that I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. So now I'm just gonna black girl magic live my best life, and we're finna go out here. You know what? Men do it. Why can't I do it? I'm gonna have a threesome with 2 dudes. But shout out to Dr. BOA. 2 dudes, that's not a threesome. Not in the woman's point of view, because from your standpoint, from your point of view, that's what we call getting ready to train on. You can say they please. That's all I know. How do they please you? And then turn around. I mean, unless, again, because to me, pleasing me is me, finish the entire act. That's how, what I'm saying? Not both of y'all, not saying not 2 women, they could do it or whatever all at the same time, but again, I don't know. But anyway, so you like, shoot, I'm 40, I'm turning 50, be singing for the rest of my life. Hell, like someone live my best life, let me go out here and find 2 dudes that can run the train on, because it's basically what it is. And go from there. Now, no one's heard this story until now, but again, like I say, it's for some reason, women feel they have to tell everything about their life. Like we care. We do not care. Men do not care. Men do not want to hear it. We know that when we have a relationship with you and you do certain things you do certain things real well, we know dang on well you ain't just woke up one day and just this morning, and this is the first time you've done this. We know this. But again, we don't want to know how you got there. Period. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say for this bitch. That's all I got. Tell me what you think. Tell me how off I am. Tell me how on I am. Leave your comments in the comment section below. As always, like I say, be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. If you want to support the channel, in the description box below, hit that website link. You know what I'm saying? Purchase some merchandise. That way, now you can always donate. I take donations, got no problem with that. But if you are the type of person that would rather get something tangible for what I bring to the screen, you can go to the website, buy some products. We can call it like an even trade. If you want to start a YouTube channel, click that TubeBuddy link. It's a perfect way, a great way to start a channel. It gives you all of them. But the keywords, key topics, the popular topics that's hot right now, and the way you can drop that content, we can bring in the viewers and bring in those subscribers. Because that's pretty much what it's all about, right? But anyway, with that being said, I'll leave y'all with peace.